Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. If you didn't already see, we're just going to jump straight into this. Tamashii did just give us another update for pre-order night. So we've got September 3rd, different Figuarts products dropping, and we finally just got a reveal of that Plus Ultra kit. So I think I'm going to take you guys there first. I will jump back into Bakugo just to kind of refresh and show you what, in terms of SHF, is dropping on the 3rd. So the Plus Ultra kit. Now, I very much wasn't sure what they were going to include in here, just because, at least for Deku, it only makes sense to really, at this point, give him either Black Whip, lightning effects, or impact effects, or maybe something related to one of his other abilities, but it's really hard to know, right? Because you never know with Tamashii. Now, they gave, I would say, a pretty good wide array of things here. The thing that does bother me the most, and I'm just going to say this to get it out the way, is the hands and the forearm option replacement. These two things should have been in the figures themselves. I do think that that's a little kind of sneaky. And honestly, I was telling people, there's no way, bro. There's no way that they're going to make Bakugo's option arms with the freaking kit. Like, that doesn't make sense. There should just be an option to be able to take them off without having to actually change the arms like that. Well, I'm happy to be wrong, but at the same time, I'm not happy, you know. I wish that they didn't do that. Same for the Deku hands. I was really confused why those weren't a part of his actual base figure. I would have taken these over the Black Whip hand, to be honest, just because the Black Whip, it's not really even that long, you know. Like, I think I would want an actual full length effect of it, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's kind of my complaint out of the way. But overall, the kit itself, right, it looks like it has a lot of value, especially for what it looks like will be around 35 bucks based off of the price here. So it is going to be a retail product. You won't have to worry about kind of rushing to get it right away. As you know, though, these things do tend to sell out. So on release, try to get it before it sells out. That way, so you don't have to wait for a reissue, which may make you wait longer. And it is going up on the 3rd. So do keep in mind the 3rd is on Japan's time. It is not on our time. So that usually means the 2nd, sometime between 10 and 12 at night. That's for me on Pacific Standard Time, at least. So, you know, check the times in your time zone and kind of, you know, adjust for that. It is going to be releasing March. And just to jump back really quick to Bakugo, he is also releasing in March. So we won't have to wait too long between Bakugo and the kit to actually have that full playability. However, Deku is releasing in December of this year, so we will have a 3-month wait or so. He's also going up on the 3rd, retail product. I think this is around 60 bucks, so that could be influxed around 10-15 bucks in USD, but we'll have to see. But overall, I mean, for Bakugo, he looks like he's going to play pretty well, about as well as Deku, if I've, you know, looked at it correctly in terms of the articulation. But overall, looks like a very good figure in terms of design, articulation, pretty good. And yeah, just like that it's more of the more recent look. And hopefully maybe Kaido will reissue their old Bakugo, since they reissued the Deku as well. The explosion effect isn't anything crazy, but I do think that they did a really good job here with this effect piece. I don't know what to call it because I haven't actually watched the new season. I'm sure they probably say it somewhere in here, but I'm trying to talk more than read at the moment, so sorry. But yeah, it looks really, really freaking cool. This thing right here, it does look like it has some articulation. Let's see if I can find a better picture. Yeah, it looks like these can move individually a little bit, so that's pretty cool. And the actual effect pieces for Deku, I think, are just way better than buying that separate effect kit that went up, I think, a month ago or something. It was the same kind of colors, but it's the traditional thunder or lightning kit that Tamashii does in just different colors. And honestly, it's okay, but it's not anything I think necessary for Deku. It just didn't feel right, if that makes sense. Might hit better with Kaiju no 8, but I think these type of effects where it's fitted for the body just look a lot better. And actually, these might actually look better on Kaiju no 8 as well. So who knows? But yeah, the flicking finger looks good. Still don't know why they included that separately, but it is what it is. The blurp effects are back. I love that because I don't think that Kaido has been including them with the Revoltech figures, Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi figures that often anymore. The accessories have kind of dwindled down on those figures a lot in the last few years. So yeah, a little frustrating, but I'm happy to see them back, and hopefully maybe Tamashii can find a way to include word blurps in standard SHF releases for the My Hero Academia line, or even in future lines that may have stuff like that, because I feel like it's inexpensive. It's not like super pricey to do. And I mean, you don't even have to include the stand. I just include this clip part and that attaches to stands, and we're good, because most people can find stands for pretty cheap. It's not hard. And yeah, that's a whole another topic. But besides that, the effect pieces here, they look good. This glittering whatever firing effect or whatever, multiple shot fired, looks really freaking cool. I would love to try to pair that with other figures if possible, but it looks like it's probably attached to his hands already, so may have to get another kit just to take the effect off of it, but we'll see. But overall, looks pretty good. I'm very excited for it. Let's move on into the last thing here, which is Luffy. So he's got his own Gum option part kit, and genuinely, I am glad that they're finally doing this. I do want them to do more though. I don't want this to be the last one, because you know he needs this kind of stuff. Like it's hard to play with Luffy in a way where he can really show off, you know, what he's capable of as a figure when he doesn't have the actual parts needed to do that. He's not like Goku, Naruto, or even Ichigo in the sense where he just needs that one accessory like a sword or his hands, you know, or hand signs to just get basic poses off, right? Like he needs to have some kind of stretchy arm to really showcase what he can do. His whole spew is stretching, like just day to day, every episode he's stretching in some way, doing something. So it's good that we're finally getting this, but I need to see more of it. And it is attachable to the Onigashima Luffy's legs, but they didn't bother giving us arms that will attach, you know, here. And that is a little unfortunate. I do think that they have kind of a formula for that already. All you have to do is change the Gear 5 Luffy arm peg to fit the regular Onigashima Luffy. So would like to see that at some point. Don't know when we will. But you are also getting that hat with a string that'll finally be able to sit on his back. They did have that with Gear 5 Luffy, but finally you're getting that in a general cheaper way, I'll say. And you're getting another faceplate that's just kind of got the eyes looking a different direction. So yeah, overall, I mean, the kit is good, a lot of value there. Just hopefully this isn't the end of it. But yeah, that makes about, I think this is going to be the third kit dropping this year. We've had the Goku teleporting Kamehameha kit. We have the Ichiraku ramen kit for Naruto, and then we've got this. So overall, pretty satisfied that we're getting a lot more kits per year. I'm definitely think another few lines need this though, as it's just really difficult to play with certain figures when they don't have their effects that make them look even better. Looking at you, Bleach. But yeah, very excited. This is what I'm the most excited for, just because the playability here is just so great, right? Especially with lightning effects and stuff like this, is just works across the board for many other figures. And I love when you have kind of that openness. You can use these for many other things besides just that one figure, right? But anyways, that has been so far the news updates here. If you do want to take a look at Tamashii Web and kind of see what else is dropping in terms of other non-SH Figuarts products, or just keep tabs on everything, definitely I'll leave this link in the description, because they do have stuff like the Proplica or Figuarts Zeros to keep tabs on, etc. Or even I think they have other stuff. Yeah, all that stuff there. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Check out the Kid Buu review if you haven't, and yeah, stay tuned for more news in the community tab. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.